Can you take me higher? You know, I'm from Texas, alright? I know a lot about ranching and horses. Okay, call me Arthur Marston all you want. Just kidding. I've ridden a horse maybe once. And it was a pony. But it's in my blood. And to get my ranching senses sharp, I chose to play Slime Rancher. Because that's fucking Texas. Hell yeah. Alright, the real reason is I've never played Slime Rancher. And I know, alright, fucking late to the party. Better late than never, right? This game is highly renowned and it has a cult fan base and there's slimes. So I wanted to play. So here we go. Fucking Texan, dude. In Slime Rancher, you play as Beatrix LeBeau. LeBeau? I don't know how to pronounce this. Someone type it in the comments. Fuck you. On a planet 1,000 light years away from Earth. Kind of like Space Marines 2. I'm sorry, every video from this point until September 9th is an attempt to fill a void that I'm hoping this game will fill because it looks fucking sweet. The planet that you're on is called the Far, Far Away Range, where Beatrix starts her job as a slime rancher, or you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Where you will learn to enslave, I mean capture, these little slimes to harvest plorts. Alright, if you're watching this right now, comment plorts. With an S. If there's no S, you're getting banned from my channel. As if I can even fucking do that. But you get these plorts to sell in the plort market. To make money, to imprison, capture even more slimes. Alright, so you start with these pink slimes. So then you get the pink plorts, then you get the plorts, the plort market, which is an actual market, by the way. If you put too much of one plort into the plort market, that plort decreases by value by a lot because now it's oversaturated. It's the S&P 500, all right? We don't need that. We're dealing with slimes. Why does it look like this? No, I'm joking. I actually love this mechanic because it incentivizes the player to go explore the map and find the more rarer and higher valued slimes. So that's pretty cool. Which is what the game does superb, by the way, is the exploring. The map is built so well with secrets and slimes for you to go get. Because I had never played this game before, I thought the map would be generally smaller and, not that complex. Wrong. This map is huge. And what you're seeing isn't even all of it. But before you go exploring, you kind of have basically these pink slimes and maybe the rock slimes. And you kind of are struggling for money and struggling to get even the basic upgrades around your ranch. But as you go deeper into the map, you'll get more expensive plorts, and you'll build an empire of slimes and get a dopamine rush. And let me tell you, that dopamine rush is strong. You go from, oh, this game is like pretty cool, to money. Plorts. Slimes. Plorts, money. And what you do with this money is you buy upgrades for your ranch and even your character to make the ranch more efficient. Whenever you start, you have to manually suck up all of these plorts from the corrals, which is annoying because you will suck up anything that is in the corrals, like slimes, food, and you can't really stop it from happening. And that costs you time. And you can't have that because you need money. And it just makes you so angry. And then you can't make as much. Alright? I installed Slime Rancher to ranch some slimes, then I'm not going to have any difficulties ranching these slimes. So you get money, and then you can buy the plort collector, which automatically collects them for you without you having to go in there and suck up everything. Or even the food dispenser for that matter. Whenever you start the game, you have to manually find what kind of food that slime wants to eat, and then farm it, and then feed it to them by shooting it into the corrals, and you have to constantly watch for it. Getting the food dispenser allows you just to put it into a reservoir that will automatically be dispensed for you while you're out exploring. And exploring was the part where I had the most fun. Before we talk about exploring, let's talk about those character upgrades which in turn help you explore. Now, whenever you begin to upgrade your character, you'll probably be a little further into the game. Not by much, but like an hour or so in. And this is where you're going to get the jetpack. My goat. Which allows you to reach higher areas and also float across water that you would normally die in if you went into. But this in turn allows you to reach higher areas and even shortcuts. Which, whenever you get the jetpack, you view the entire world differently. You can tell that the devs built the world in such a way where you look at an area, and if you feel like you're not supposed to be there, like as a game design, go there. If you see a random high-ass cliff that looks like there's nothing modeled on top of it, go to that. Because they probably put a secret there. But as you explore the map, you'll find these really big Gordo slimes. But you'll need to feed them till they explode. Which is it's pretty fucked up when you think about it, man. Now, different slimes have different diets. So whenever you see these big slimes, they'll either eat meat, fruits, or veggies, or some of them will just eat everything, like me. But after you feed them a certain amount, they'll just fucking pop like a balloon. And then you'll get what's called a slime key. Now these are used to unlock the other portions of the map. And there's a lot of areas in this map. Now the other portions of the map that I like, which not all of these are unlocked through slime keys, some of them can be bought, but I just wanted to show you how big the map is, are the ranch, the lab, the docks, the dry reef, the overgrowth, and the indigo quarry, the grotto, and ancient ruins. And there's a whole ton of other areas that are endgame that I'm not going to show you because I don't want to spoil it, even though this game's fucking old, just in case, you know. All of them with varying soundtracks and secrets. Whenever you get even further in the game, there's some goddamn puzzles. Hell, dude, there's 2 whole areas with puzzles. Now, after you go exploring for a while and you make enough money, you'll eventually unlock the lab, which is fucking sick, dude. I'm a nerd, alright? Put me in a lab, I'm gonna find some way to mess up everything. Whenever you get access, you'll be able to build doohickeys and doodads to help you across the world. Drills for drilling, pumps for pumping, and apiaries, which if you don't know what that is, you're like me, I'm a dumbass, and so I had to look it up because I thought they were just called something else, but it's where the beekeepers put the bees. I am so stupid. Now, whenever you get access to the lab, it'll also show you gadget mode, which is how you place down drills, pumps, and apiaries, and all the different gadgets you get. Now, you can put all of these gadgets in different areas of the map to get different results. If you drill and pump and put down the apiary in the lab area or in the dry reef, you'll get different materials than you would if you put it in, let's say, the overgrowth or the ancient ruins. Which is a cool concept because you need some of these to build stuff, like teleporters or even drones, which are very useful, allowing you to make your travel time even faster, to make your ranch more efficient, and automate your base even further with the drones. Now, whenever you access the lab, you'll unlock what's called a treasure cracker. Now, treasure crackers are things that you get through the 7Z Rewards Club, which is basically a level system you have to pay money for each level, and each level gets more and more expensive. But you'll see these little treasure pods all around the map, and you have to have a certain tier of treasure cracker to get into them. And these will give you some of the materials you need to make certain things in the lab. Now, you can get these in the other ways, such as the drills and the pumps and the apiaries, but they do help out a lot. The 7Z Club was actually something that I enjoyed a lot because it gives you a sense of progression that's purely cosmetic, but it's still really cool to watch your ranch grow and be upgraded. Which, as you upgrade the levels in your 7Z Rewards Club, it'll give you a lot of rewards besides the safe cracker. It'll also make your ranch cosmetically look more progressed with walls and a path. And although it's purely just for looks, it is really cool and gives you an extra sense of progression. And you also get a lot of really cool color schemes to put on your house, so that's an added bonus. But holy shit, do they get expensive, dude. Now, as you progress in the lab, you'll unlock higher tiers of the utilities you can use, such as the drills. You'll go from basic drill to advanced drill, basic pump to advanced pump, and so on and so forth. Now, the basic utilities only last for 1 cycle, which is 12 minutes, but as you get the advanced ones, they'll last for 3 cycles, which saves you materials and money making them, and allows you to progress even faster. Now, some of the materials are rarer than others, like the strange diamond, which took me fucking forever to get. The advanced utilities will gather these rare resources much more often. Overall, the lab is probably one of my favorite parts of the game. I just love the multitasking aspect of it and trying to stay on top of it, and the rewards you get for putting them down absolutely everywhere, and it feels like you're making progress while you're doing other things, because you are, so it's very satisfying. The gameplay is phenomenal, and it's a dopamine rush that's fucking sick. Now let's talk about the story. I didn't know this game even really had a story, and it does, and it's told through notes and mail. But oh my god, is it beautiful. I loved it very much. I don't want to spoil it all, but I just want to say that there's a love interest that's very handsome. And they look like this. I told you, they're very handsome. It's all around just a very wholesome game that I recommend anyone play that hasn't. And I enjoyed it very much. Especially if you're having like a rainy day and you just don't want to go outside, play Slime Rancher. It'll cheer you up. But I think that's really it. I haven't played Slime Rancher 2 yet. I want to try. I kind of want to wait for it to be out of early access. But I am going to upload a video later this week, alright? And I want to give you a hint as to what I'm uploading. Stay right here, I'll be right back. We're going to go back to some very old roots of mine. I'll see you guys next time.